This song is good, but I need something more hype. Sorry. Shuffle failed me. Okay. Hi. Teeth check. Y'all brush your teeth today? Anybody brush their teeth today? Raise your hand. Sit up in the class. If you brush your teeth today. No. Aw, besties. I'm watching you on the phone while I'm in the bathroom. I don't mean I'm watching you when you're in the bathroom. Most content I perceive is whilst in the bathroom, so that's okay. I feel like I find my finest enjoyments while I'm shitting. While I'm shitsing? So it's okay. I get that. I feel it. I feel like I should elaborate on that tweet I made the other day also, where I wiped my ass and like, as any good Samaritan do, I checked the TP after wiping to make sure I'm clean. You know, I have a bidet as well, so that's just to sprinkle that in on the side, some little soup with your main course. So I peeped the TP and right, so I was just like, I see, and then there was a legitimate sticker on the toilet paper, and it said like the letter like B or A or something. I'm not sure where it came from. I'm thinking I bought new panties and I was wearing them, and maybe I forgot to take off all the stickers, so there's just been like a sticker residing between my butt cheeks like all like this time.
Snuffy, I brushed my teeth for the first time in a week at your command.
Dude, that's so good for you. I'm so happy for you. You know when you go to the dentist, your dentist, your what are they called? Your dentisters, your dentisties, the denters. What are they called? They can't just be called like, there has to be like an ER, like doctor. It's not just like doctor, it's doctor, you know? So it's got to be a dentor. So, the denters, the dementors. Like, okay, Okay, well, like, yeah, okay. You know, they always ask, and they especially ask if you're flossing. Do you guys like to floss? And I don't mean like the dance, like flossing. I mean, like, do you guys actually like to floss? I know nobody does floss, but I like it. I don't floss a lot, so when I floss, it hurts. It makes me bleed, and it hurts, but it's like a good pain. Do you guys get that? I don't know. I kind of like am obsessed. Like, I love flossing, and I love the pain it feels. It makes me feel good. I don't know. I like it. It's very strange. I feel the same way. I'm glad. It's like not even like a pain. It's like a sore, like aching, like, oh, and I love it. I am obsessed with it. It's rewarding. It makes me feel like, yeah, that's right, you dirty bitch. Get in those teeth. Get that flossing done. Sorely needed, literally, pun intended. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could explain to you. I'm not like that. I promise. I'm kind of a pussy. Other than when I was like young and depression and stuff, and there was tendencies, I'm a pussy. I feel like in the bedroom, I can't imagine myself to like that. I don't know. I really can't. I don't know. I've never tried. In all honesty, I've never really tried. But that's also because I'm a pussy, and I feel like I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm nervous. I feel like I would get scared. I don't want to get like marks all over my body. I don't mind inflicting marks, but me, I don't know. Maybe we keep it to like biting or something. I don't know. I don't know. You ate an apple with the sticker on? Well, if you ate a sticker, it still has to get like decomposed in your body, right? There's no way that shit's surviving your like acids within your stomach. I doubt that, right? I sorely doubt that. Also, okay, today is gonna be like a super short stream. Nian is debuting at 7 p.m. I believe, my time, and I'm not gonna hold it to that because like shit happens, especially for debuts. You never know, something could go awry last minute, so it might not happen exactly at 7 p.m. my time.
Nipple clamps.
I don't know. My nipples are sensitive. I don't know. You have me kind of like recoiling, like, I don't know. Nipple clamps. No. No. Wait, but maybe. Wait, I guess I'm kind of getting it because they're so... Never mind. Everybody shut up. We're talking about Nian. Guys, be quiet. Anyway, so... So Nian's debuting her new model today. I'm really fucking excited for her. It's super, super cute. You guys are gonna love it. I'm really excited to see what she's got planned. I know like she's talking about like a video and stuff. I don't know. So I really hope you guys will go there and enjoy it. It's gonna be cute. When it's 7 p.m. Eastern, do the math. It's also on her Twitter. But I'm really excited. Seriously, guys. She's been planning this for like months now. Months. Absolutely like months. So yeah, new Nian just dropped today, you guys. New banner. New Nian banner. Go pool on it. Give her all your money to get that Nian 5-star. So my only problem is like I was planning on just like going until she started and then raiding. But I had to get my hair done and I made an appointment for tomorrow, but my bitch called me and she was like, hey, I can't give you a haircut with only half an hour. So I just wanted to like ask if you want to come in and like, what was the term? Okay, I know a lot of you are guys and y'all just like sit down and do like get it done. You know what I mean? But women's salon, and I mean like not even just women, because guys can go to salons too. But I know like usually salons are for like the special stuff. Otherwise, a barber can just get it done like easy peasy, right? But a salonist is like, is that a word? Salonist?
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Thank you. But salon people are very apt with what they do. So they really want you to do, they prefer to have consultations. I don't know if barbers have that, but it's like they want you to come in for a consultation and or take pictures of your hair and send it to them through like text and stuff. So they kind of know what they're going to start working with. So she wants me to come in at fucking 7:30 at like the busiest point where I live. Like the busiest like location, and she's just like, hey, you want to come 7:30? I'm gonna touch your head. It'll only be like 10 minutes, okay? And I'm just like, You want me to drive all the way down there and like park where there's no fucking parking? And then I'm gonna walk in and she tells me she's gonna, no, PM, this is PM, this is today. And she tells me she's gonna like, she just wants to touch my hair. She just wants to touch it and get like a feel for it and see what color it is and stuff. I told her I need some help. My hair color is like 3 different colors right now. So I was like, we need to fix this a little bit because I went a little crazy. It's like blue and purple and black right now. Help, help. So she just and she's like, okay, well, I'm processing another client right now. So how about you come in 10 minutes while I have her hair processing and I'm just gonna like look at yours. And I was just like, I'm gonna have to get up and get ready and go down night through the town and fucking sit there for 10 minutes and then leave again. And just that was it. Driving there and back is a longer. And then she told me because my appointment is only half an hour long, she won't be able to do like a full cut and style. So she's like, actually, I had a cancellation. So we could do anything you want if you want this cancellation slot on Wednesday at 7 in the morning. And now I'm just like, really, man? Oh my God, I hate hair. This is why I always just fucking cut it off in like a manic episode myself in the bathroom. I can't handle all this dumb shit. Oh my goodness. So a stream on Wednesday, debatable. I'll have to, even Tuesday, tomorrow. Ugh. I woke up at 1 p.m. today, and I only went to sleep at 1 a.m., but then again, I took NyQuil, so I was gone. I was out of it. My throat has been really dry. I feel like it's just that fucking air, though. I hate it because, like, you have to have your pipes, like, running heat, or else you'll have, like, a burst. But I'm so tired of it. The heat is killing me. The heat and then the winter air, I literally feel like a fucking, like, dried up raisin. I feel like somebody put me in, what are they called? What are those things you, like, make beef jerky in? A dryifier. Dehydrator. Literally, yeah. I feel like somebody put me in a fucking dehydrator. I wake up and I'm just like... What is Nian debuting? Her new model. New design, dude. Fresh hot, 2022, new edition Nianers. I'm excited. Yeah, literally the SpongeBob guy, like, water, I need water. That's me. Except I don't do anything about it. I just keep rolling around in bed and watching TikToks. Oh, I need it. So I figured today, because today will be a short stream, I don't really have any games planned or anything. I figured we could just like watch YouTube videos or something. Or like TikToks, and we can just vibe. I got chips, you know me. I love chips and salsa. And the queso dip. So that's what I had for lunch today. So I hope you guys don't mind my little noms on the side, but let's get the stream started. With one of my favorite videos. Shall we? This is a personal favorite of mine.
I'm Alan Herman, and let's get right to it. I'm president of the school that will teach your dog how to French kiss. At Herman's School of French Kissing for Dogs. At Herman's Dog French Kissing School, your dog will walk in a mutt and walk out a man. We're talking full mouth, full tongue, full dog kissing classes. Seminars like
the stash tickler, the gentleman, the full schnauzer, and the gutter purr.
Some of you may be saying, my dog can already French. I've never heard anything more wrong in my life. Your dog is licking. A kiss takes time and penetration. What makes me an expert? I've kissed men of all ages. Now I can give your dog my years of expertise.
I'd trust him with my dog, dude.
So why am I being so generous? I won the lottery, so I could do whatever I want. That's why I bought out Arby's. But you know that from my other commercials. So fuck the haters. I want to teach your dog to kiss. Like a person, with dignity and respect.
Dignity.
None of that all over the place dog bullshit they always pull. I've talked to the police and they say it's cool. So enroll your dog in Herman's School of French Kissing for Dogs. And then fucking get in there.
You what?
Come here.
How long does this go on? Oh my god. He got kind of into that. He got really that lasted quite a while, pretty elaborate. So anyway, that's one of my favorite videos. That's one of my favorite videos. I really like that one. That's a good one. That's really all I had prepared, honestly, for today. Anyway. So I didn't have any other ideas for stream today. That was it. That was all I had planned. You guys got any videos suggestions? More YouTube kids. I'll go to my homepage. A collective fever dream, dude. I don't watch good videos. I don't watch videos on my actual like content channel, so I feel like these recommendations are always awkward. Guys, I don't know what to watch. Let's go to TikTok. Here, wait. We'll go to... Where did we leave off? Till I think about... Oh, okay, I don't have a lot of them. Again, I haven't been watching them that much. I know we've seen this one. This is... Did we end on this one? Or did we watch the... Oh, this is the fandom one. We watched the fandom one. What is this? Did we end on the fandom one? What the fuck is this soap video? Out of context, it's so creepy. Oh wait, no. We watched this because we watched this Italian one. We seen this one. We seen the Disney Dilfs. We watched that one and this. Wait, did we see this one?
Got nothing in my brain.
I think we seen this one. Is this where we ended?
Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain.
I sent this one to my mommy.
Got nothing in my brain.
My mom said she's finally gonna want to download TikTok after I've sent her like 10 million cat TikToks now. As a cat owner, she needs to experience it.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why is this so... Hold on. I gotta like... Oh god, wrong thing. I gotta... Oh wait, this is because it's YouTube. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. There we go.
I didn't even like that at all. Yeah. That hit the spot.
I can't... Yeah. That hit the spot. Look, I can't.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even like that at
Bro, he's got
all.
this shrimp posture. Leave him alone.
Yeah. That hit the spot.
That hit the spot. Me when I get kissed by a boy.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even like that at all.
Me if I were to be kissed. So when I get kissed by a guy and if I were to get kissed by a girl. If I were to be. I like how he tagged it hashtag crypto, hashtag straight guy. Interesting.
Speaking of ears, I'm going to play you two recordings, okay? One is of hot water being poured into a bowl, and one is of cold water being poured into a bowl, and I want you to tell me which is which. So here's the first one.
That's hot.
And here is the second one.
That's cold.
So...
Sorry, I need a wee.
What do we think the first one is? Hot or cold?
Hot.
Everybody?
You could like hear the condensation from the first
I
one.
thought it was the first one sounded like emptying a kettle, and the second one sounded like filling a kettle.
Hands up who thinks the first one is
That's
hot.
the most British thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
And hands up who thinks the first one is cold.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, so it is about the right percentage. 96% correctly usually identify the first one as hot. Yes. So they do make different noises because hot water is kind of slightly less sticky is the thing of it. Molecules in it have more energy from the heat. As when hot water hits a hard surface, it breaks up into smaller particles and it makes a higher pitched splashing noise than cold water.
Oh, I know that
now
because
you're
I
done.
pour
Yeah,
water a
so
lot.
that's good.
I'm like, oh, that was hot.
Yes. Speaking of ears,
This is apparently like a TV series from the the series in Noisy Noses. Series in Noisy Noses. I don't know. Noisy Noises. I don't know. It's quite interesting. Oh, is it like it's got to be I really want to watch British television. I watched the other day. I watched this the 20th or some shit anniversary of the Harry Potter movie, and then it's on like HBO or something, and all the people like get together and talk about like being on it and stuff, and I like they talked a lot about what it was like as kids to be like working with famous British actors. And I don't know. I don't know people. I definitely don't know faces, let alone names of British actors. So they were like, "Oh my god!" And we were working with so and so, and I was like, "Oh my god, be cool." And I'm just like, "What? Who is this?" And I'd look it up, and I'd be like, "I don't know who this is. Downton Abbey or some shit." I don't know, man. I feel like I gotta culture myself to like British TV. I feel like British TV is like next level. So. I feel like everybody's always freaking out about British actors, and I'm just like, I don't know. But I love I like TV like this. People should do a Twitch game show where like with sounds and stuff. That'd be cool.
Hi there, would you like some milk for your coffee?
Yeah.
Any sugar? Hi there, would you like some milk for your coffee? Any sugar?
I got a clip from Nian's milking stream. Yeah, that was obviously a fake fabricated milkness. I'm gonna watch it again though, just to be quite
Hi there,
sure.
would you like some milk for your coffee? Any sugar? Hi there, would you like some...
Yeah, sugar, yeah.
These crab cakes are good as a mug. I fucks with
Wait,
these
whoa,
crab
whoa, whoa,
cakes.
whoa.
I'm tearing these bad boys up. These crab cakes are good as a mug. I fucks with these crab cakes. I'm tearing these bad boys up.
So maybe I haven't liked the best videos to show on stream. I'm tearing these bad boys up, dude. The comments are not... The comments are like, dude, bro got killed in the lobby. Got a victory royale. The bite of 98. That's so fucking loud. Dude, okay, you guys know me. You'll never know me. You'll never know. You'll never know, but you know me. You know me. You know what I did. You know what I did with my hands. You know who I was before streaming. You know what kind of crimes I committed. So, obviously, oh, and I just yeeted the whole thing. Obviously, before I moved out, it's only because of streaming. So I lived with my parents originally, and I did what I had to do to pay the bills, okay? Now, one of these days, I'll be real with you. That was always a fear because my desk was literally facing, like, my back to the door and the screen facing the door. So my parents, anytime they opened the door, it would be there. And I hate to tell you the truth, that it did happen to me. It happened to me. My mommy walked in. And I hoped that maybe she didn't perceive behind the screen, but I looked at her. And she, like, opened the door saying, like, maybe the food was ready or something. And she was like, and I was like, oh, thanks. And she, like, started slowly closing the door, like, yeah. And she, like, scooted away. And I was like, no. Maybe she didn't see. Maybe she didn't see it. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true. And no. So it was, like, eating me alive that she probably knew. So what I had to do was, like, I got up and I was like, I have to do it, dude. I can't just, like, let her walk away and make an assumption, like, in the back of her head. You know what I mean? Because, like, I want to be able to explain myself. If she saw, she's going to think the worst. She's going to be like, oh, my child is a fucking animal fucker. Oh, God. Where did I go wrong? So I walked out and I'm like, Mom, did you see what I was drawing? And she was like, I didn't want to say anything. But, yeah, I saw. And I was just like, oh. I was like, Mom, well, you know that I like to draw and I do commission work for money, right? And she's like, yeah. And I was just like, well, I promise that I just do this for the money, Mom. It pays really good. I have gotten so many commissions. And I started showing her my commissions and, like, how much money it had made me. And she was very quiet. But, she, like, put her hand on my lap and she was just like, it's okay. If I could do that, I would do it too. And I was just like, so my mom was literally just like, it's okay. If it makes you money, girl, I would do it too. And so I was just like, bless. So my mom knows. My mom knew. And she's like, just don't tell your father. So my mom knew. And she told me that as long as it makes money, she would do it too. And recently that actually came back into it. Hold on. Let me eat this chip. This is a story you guys are going to love. A couple of days ago, maybe last week, I hung out with Snuff Mom and Dad. I wanted to check up on their cat that I got her for Christmas. They're doing great. They have adorable dynamics. My dad is the dad. He likes to roughhouse with the kitten and play with her. And my mom will freak out like, husband! Usually she says it, you know, by his actual name. And be like, husband, stop playing with it so rough. It's never going to want to cuddle me if you do that. And he's just like, oh, come on. And I reassure her and I'm like, don't worry. They know the difference between the two of you. They love it. She's still cuddling in your lap and sleeping. Just let dad do what he wants to do. And so I recently, we were just talking and I feel like, oh my God, I remember like, I was talking to my mom about my redesign and I was telling her all the things, like I was talking to her about work. She loves to hear about work. So I was like, dude, work is going great. I'm getting really close to my redesign and I really just want to go all out on it. And my dad is just like, the blue one? And I was just like, the blue one? I was like, what do you mean the blue one? I was like, do you know? I was shocked. I was like, how does he know that it's blue? He hasn't seen it. Right? So I was just like, the blue one? What do you mean the blue one? And he's like, he looks confused and he like looks back at my mom and my mom's giving him like a really concerned face. And he looks back at me and he's like, the one you're using right now? And I was just like, oh, you mean this one? You mean this blue one? So I was like, no, Dad, no, like another one. And he's like, okay, good. And I was like, good, what do you mean? And he's like, because I don't know about that other one. That other one, I don't know about that one. It makes me worried. And my mom like beat his ass. My mom was like, so what? So what, huh? It's getting her clicks. It's getting her money. So what, huh? Let her do what she wants. And I was just like, whoa, Mom. Whoa. My mom literally was just like, shut the fuck up, okay? If she wants her titties out on stream, sit down. Sit the fuck down. And I was just like, I didn't even want that support. I was like, it was just, I promise it's just a fucking ironic meme because I'm normally flat-chested, okay? Okay? And my mom was just like, she stood up and she was just like, so what, okay? Let her do what she wants to do. And I was just like, I was sitting there quiet, like, And then my dad was like, he has a car that he loves and he puts his everything into, and he's been fixing it up, and he has a sticker of me on the car, of Pink Snuffy, back in the day, and he said he wants a new sticker of updated Snuffy, and he's just like, yeah, well, and I was like, how did you know about that? And he's like, well, I open your stream, I never watch it, but I open your stream to see if you've worked it all recently, and that's how I know that you're okay. And I'm always just like, oh. And he's like, well, I went to go look for your merch because I wanted a new sticker. And he looked at me. He's like, what are those pillows for? And I was like, pillows. And he's like, yeah, what are those? Are they like the size of an actual body? And I was just like, yeah, Dad. Yeah, they, yeah, that's. And my mom again was just like looking at him so judgmentally, like literally like. And so he was like, okay. And my mom was literally like, okay, and yeah, that's what people like. And so my dad was like, it's okay. I'm not criticizing. I just was wondering because I was looking at your merch and I was looking for stickers and what are those the booty mouse pad? And I was just like, and he's like, what is that? Is that like real? Like, is it actually like that? And I was just like, oh my god. And my dad like pulls it up on his phone. He pulls it up because he's trying to find this. He wants to show me which sticker he wanted. And he pulls it up on his phone and he shows it to me. And he shows me a picture. He's like, yeah, like this, what's this? And I literally like recoil. It's like a vampire seeing the sun. I was literally like, ah, don't show it to me. I don't want to look at that in front of my parents. Ah! It's like, if you guys don't know what my mouse pad looks like, it's literally like you lifted up my skirt and like I'm fucking like sitting on your desk like with ass out, dude. You know what I mean? So I was literally like hissing like, don't fucking get that away from me. And my mom was like unmoving and she's like, yeah, I know. I've seen it. I think it's great. And my dad and oh my god. So that's like my parents' dynamic because my dad is just concerned father and my mom is like, my daughter is a girl boss, okay? Like I love my mom. That was only like last week that my dad had to tell me that he's seen my body pillow, he's seen my gigantic milker model, and my mouse pad. All because he wanted to find a sticker for his car. That shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so. Oh my god. You killed the merch site? Dude, every time we kill poor Moso's site, he gets put through the ringer with us, dude, and I'm sure plenty of others as well. Just check up on it in a little bit. Moso's just honestly one guy, and I appreciate him a lot. So, anyway. Did he get the sticker? I don't know if he said he ordered it, but I have it in my office. So I thought about just giving it to him. He also actually sent me one of my own mouse pads. Maybe I should give that to him too. And be like, hey man, trust. It really does help with that wrist support. My poor dad, he's like bragging to me about how like my mom and him, my mom finally is gonna let him hang up like weeb posters. And I'm like, weeb posters? I don't know that you watch any other anime other than like, he watched the Batman anime. Like the one that was like actually like in feudal Japan. But apparently him and my mom have been binging anime together of a certain kind. And maybe this is how we got on the topic, but we were talking about Initial D. My dad and my mom have been watching Initial D together. So the whole time I went out to dinner with them and they were just like, Initial D. And I was just like, thank you, parents. They wouldn't stop saying that. So that's when my dad, like, he had to give me a talk where he was like, I don't understand. Like, it was great. But then you get to, like, season 2, and all of a sudden, there's just, like, tits everywhere. Like, they start just pulling out. I was with your mother when I was watching this, and they just pull out a woman's breasts just like that. And I was just like, bro, that's anime. That's just how it is, man. I'm sorry that your, like, precious anime had to be, like, converted into the truth, but that's anime, man. And I feel like that's when we stemmed into, like, the boob talk. But my poor dad, dude. He's not ready to be a weeb. So anyway, that's my weekly Snuff mom and dad story.
Hey Snuffy, if someone was going to hypothetically get a vinyl wrap of you on their car, what model would you like them to use?
I'm fine with any model like you like, of course. I don't mind. I would just suggest maybe check out and like wait for the redesign. See what you think about that. But otherwise, whatever you want to do, like whatever you like the best, I'm happy to represent. You know what I mean? Like everybody has different tastes, and I know everybody has a different model that's their favorite. So, you know, I'm not gonna rule out like, no, you can't do that or anything. I would just say like the redesign is pretty dope. So maybe wait for that one and see if that one suits your fancy. But otherwise, yeah, whatever you want to do. And that sounds awesome. Seriously, post pictures on Twitter if you do that, because people have done that before. With like even like with like Forza skins or some shit, people have done that. And I think, God, who was it? Who had the Nian car? Notch, yeah, Notch had the Nian car. So Notch had a Nian car. If you guys don't know Notch, he's like a regular with me and Nian and stuff, and probably a lot of other VTubers. Anyway, and he has an actual car wrap of like Nian, I think, and there's a little sticker of me on it. And I think I liked it or retweeted it or something, and my dad saw it. Because again, my dad, they follow all my stuff, so I'm sure that they see tweets about me wiping my ass and finding stickers all the time. Anyway, so my dad sees those car stuff and he loves it. He'll tell me every time he sees one. He saw like the car one that somebody made in like Forza, and then he saw Notch's car. And he was just like, that's so cool. I saw that. And he'll show it to me on his phone. And I'll be like, I know, Dad. You saw it because I saw it. you saw it because I retweeted it. My dad is a huge car guy. All he does is work on his car. And I love it because his car is something that he only got because I got that kind of car. So I don't want to like dox my dad or anything, but he's a car guy. All he does is car shit. All he has ever done is like car stuff. Watches car shows, car TV, car YouTube channels. His favorite YouTubers are all car guys. He loves cars, dude. So I don't know. I'm proud of him because like all his life, the most expensive thing he ever owned was a racing setup with like a chair and a wheel and everything. And then when I moved out and started doing good for myself, obviously I wanted my parents to do really good for them too. And all I ever wanted was, I would tell them, my goal in life was like, I wanted to retire my parents. I wanted to give them a retirement because they are working class. So I don't even think my dad has a 401k or any of that shit. So I wanted to retire my parents. So having money now is good because I feel like my parents have been in the best spot that they ever have. And they're very happy. So seeing my dad finally have a car that he likes, that he can work on and add stuff and just do whatever he wants with it. And like every day he tells me that he wakes up and his car His car, my car is old, okay? So my car is old. So he calls my car Pop Pop because it's old. And he calls his car Beep Beep. His car is named Beep Beep. And so he tells me, he's like, you want to know what I do every day? And he turns to my mom, he's like, tell her. And my mom will be like, every day he walks out of, he opens the garage at like 8 in the morning. And he opens the garage and he says, hi, Beep Beep. And that's what he does every day. And he just sits in the garage. And every day I go over there, he shows me like, look what I added to the garage. You know what I mean? So my dad is an adorable son of a bitch. I love my parents. They are the most perfect. Seriously, dude. My parents are the best. I love them. They were not always the best parents, but they have grown so much, and I am so proud of them, and I literally love them. Oh, and I told you guys as well. I think I told you, but I asked them at the same time last week if they'd ever be comfortable being on stream. I was like, you guys, my chat asks me a lot if you guys would ever want to come on stream and say hi to them. And they both giggled in embarrassment. And they both agreed. They both said that, I guess we could do that for you. So if you guys ever want to talk to Snuff Mom or Dad, maybe for my birthday, I can get them over here and say hi to you. They're going to be so embarrassed. I love it. It'll be so cute. So I really hope that we can actually have like a day where Snuff Mom and Dad come on stream and say hi. Maybe you can get my dad to go on about Beep Beep.
Than having your parents not just support you but also be genuinely excited in what you do and find something they can relate and connect to you with.
Oh, for sure. And that's, I feel like I will never not count my blessings with that one. Barely anybody, I feel like, has a parent that has the same interests as you or like can understand it. My dad doesn't understand it, but he understands content. Like he used to always, he tells me all the time about YouTube channels he wants to make about cars and stuff. And my mom is a gamer nerd who watches like streams all the time. So she understands streaming and whatnot. But I know a lot of people are like, you're an anime character? That's fucking cringe. Go back to college. You know what I mean? So that's, I definitely appreciate it tenfold, especially when my mom, because my mom is the kind of woman who was just like, I wanted to dye my hair when I was a kid, and she was like, no, people will think I'm a bad mother if you dye your hair and wear like emo stuff. And I would just be like, I just want to shop at Hot Topic. So now my mom is like, hey, if you want your titties out and that's making you money, go for it, girl. And so, you know, she's grown. She's grown. I'm my own adult now. I make my own decisions and she can respect that. Now that I'm not like her child, I guess she's like, own it, bitch. Get up there and shake them titties. So yeah, I love my parents. Anyway, I'm sorry for gushing about them. Hope you guys don't mind. Back to, anyway, so this all just stems back to this, where we had to never tell my dad that I was a furry, I mean, a not safe for work artist. Not safe for, yeah. Just, it really is too accurate. Dude, look at all the manatees! I'm sorry, this was literally nothing about how, like, manatees, dude. I went to a zoo once, and they told me that the manatees that they had at their zoo, they were all rescues, and they were like, you want to know what they were rescued from? And I'm like, what? What were they rescued from? And they said, a lot of manatees get rescued from Florida because they're so friendly that they will see people on the docks and swim up to them and be like, hello, people. But then they won't know about boats, and they get injured by like propellers, and their tail fins get cut off, and they get cut up by boat propellers because they're just overly friendly and they love going up to people, so they get too close to beaches.
I know the feeling. My father in his retirement has gotten into gaming, 73 years old, to spend time with his boys. We got him started in D&D and he got
oh my
addicted.
God.
Even watches Critical Role against Vox Machina on Amazon. Keeps asking if we can play more.
That's so awesome. Oh my God. I really want to get my parents to go to like the gamer bar that we have, like where we live, and there's like you can go play games and shit and like board games and D&D and stuff. I really want to take them there. They were kind of interested, but I feel like they're like such introverts, they'll never actually go like be nerdy in public. But maybe for me, I can get them on that. Maybe I'll be like, parents, it's my birthday. You have to play D&D. That's awesome. My mom is a big role player. She loves roleplay. She used to roleplay on her MMO game all the time. Like, that was her favorite thing to do, was she made characters with, like, elaborate backstories. She gave them, like, lore. She made them, like, connected. And she would tell me, like, okay, this is my wood elf. She is a sorcerer, but she is, like, she ran away from the government because she wanted to, like, yada yada. You know, she would, like, sit there and tell me all the time about, like, her characters. And I'd be like, oh my god, that's awesome, mommy. That's awesome. Mom's a gamer to the max. I love this. They're so into it, dude. I love it. Adorable. Equal exchange. What? Oh god, no, no, I'm gonna rub my eye. Dude, rubbing your eye feels so good. It says stop over rubbing your eyes. Over the long term, it can lead to an eye disease, says this doctor, because this is from iGirl MD, an eye doctor. Guys, rubbing your... Okay, my brother, I feel blessed because another family story, okay? My brother told me this story when I was just a kid with him. And he said that, like, I was, like, sitting there on the couch just, like, rubbing my eyes. And I was, like, practically fucking orgasming. We were probably both under 10 years old. And I was just like, oh, yes. Oh. And I was like, God, why does that feel so good? And my brother was like, you know, there was a kid in my grade who rubbed his eyes so much, blood started squirting out of his eyelid like a faucet, like, and I was like scarred for life after he said that. Like, it was probably fake, just like a brother being a stupid fucking brother, but like it like scarred me for life, and like I never wanted to rub my eyes ever again. And I was so worried that like every time I rubbed my eyes, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna like, it's gonna like start squirting blood. I gotta stop. And so, god damn it, man. Somehow I was saved. But anyway, God, but it feels so good. It's how does it get all smooshy like this? It's fucked up, dude. Oh, no, it's so gross. What the fuck? What? Are you feeding him Orbeez? Are you like fucking drowning him in goddamn Orbeez, dude?
Rubbing stimulates the eye's lacrimal glands,
okay,
which creates lubrication and gives some relief. And there's more than just the feeling of an itch vanquished. Pressure on the eyes actually stimulates the vagus nerve, slows your heart down and helps to sleep.
The vagus nerve, yeah, which stays in the vagus nerve.
Away from that wonderful feeling.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure he just wanted to inflict any kind of fear onto his younger sister, dude. That's how it works. That's how it works. He just wanted me to be scared and unhappy in life, and it worked.
Hey, did you know that yawns are contagious? Have a yawn with me. Hey, did you know that yawns are contagious? Have a yawn with me.
Bro, my mouth was open. Come on, dog. What the fuck?
Everything I ate at the night market.
Oh, night markets! I loved going to the night markets when I lived in Vancouver. Ooh, al pastor. Corn. Ooh, tamales. Where is this? It looks like Los Angeles. Weenie waffle. Ooh, Bidet ramen? Whoa.
The full, but I still have some money left for souvenirs. Everything I ate at the night.
I guess if you live in Los Angeles, night markets are kind of fun. Very expensive, insanely expensive. Not probably as expensive as fucking Los Angeles, because as far as I'm concerned, LA is the most expensive place to live ever. But where I lived, everything was extremely overpriced. It would cost you like $12 to get like 2 tacos or something, or even 1 maybe. And all of it is very like crazy food. It's meant to be like eye-shocking, interesting, mouth-watering. They want your fucking money. Most of it would just be picturesque. Like you'd want it. Like I remember fucking years ago, the big thing was rainbow grilled cheese, and the cheese was like rainbow colored. And I was kind of blown away when I went on that walking trip with Nian and Mousy in Japan and Hi Guy, and he got that like rainbow cheese shit, because I was like, fuck, man. I remember that fucking thing back when I lived in Vancouver. I remember that gimmick. I was not into it. But yeah, so I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the food was really good, and I love the vibe. Just like, it's almost like a fair in America. If you've ever been to like a fair or a festival, it's pretty much just like that. It's in like a big grounds area, stall to stall, a lot of like, what is it, like dim sum, anything that's easy to eat, French fries, alcohol out the ass. But they did have like stalls where it was like strange stuff, like nails, lots of sock booths, and questionable anime figurines. So I mean, hey, it was like a whole vibe. I liked it. It was a good way to spend the summer. Usually only open during the summer, but I assume LA is like always hot, so maybe, I don't know. I'll play it again though.
Everything I ate at the night market.
The potato on a stick thing, I remember that too. I never tried it though. It was always voted highly on like the weekly ranking. Fuck that, those tacos look good though. I couldn't even eat half of this. How did this guy eat all of this? That is insane. I do like the weenie waffle though. Oh, the strawberries. Oh, that looks so good. That actually looks so fucking good. I'm really curious about the Bidet ramen though. That's like, well, what is it? Just like ramen noodles and like Bidet sauce? Like the sauce mix? I don't know if I should call like Bidet like a sauce or a soup, but it's like you usually like, it's like you get your like taco, and sometimes you like pour it over or dip it in. So I guess maybe you just eat ramen. I'm not gonna lie, that actually really sounds good. Consume? It's consomme. Consomme? How do you say it? I feel like I've heard that word, but I don't know.
That's the triple gooberberry sunrise. Happy Milkshake Monday.
I love Milkshake Mondays!
We'll use some
Happy Milkshake Monday, you guys!
Smarties, so we have eyes and a nose. We've used some licorice Twizzlers for the mouth. To our blender.
I'll have you guys know, I'm sorry for pausing and like annoying you guys so much, but I love milkshakes. Milkshakes are like my favorite thing ever. I love milkshakes. Anytime I have a bad day, I literally just go and order a milkshake and it makes me feel better. Anytime I'm sad, and like people say they eat their feelings out when they're sad, but that's what I do. I just order a fucking large milkshake. Strawberry milkshake for me. And then I feel better. It makes me feel so much better when I give milkshakes. Anyway, sorry. I really like milkshakes.
A quarter cup of raspberries, quarter cup of strawberries, quarter cup of
I don't like
blueberries,
McDonald's milkshakes. They're awful.
tablespoons of goober peanut strawberry jam.
Goober, ew.
Let's fire up
Never
the
wanted.
blender.
I don't have the balls to like
Well, let's add our
eat the
milkshake.
mixed goober stuff.
It's really good. Well, let's add our whipped cream. That's the triple gooberberry sunrise. Happy Milkshake Monday.
It's the thing from waiter. That's the SpongeBob one. Did he post a new one for Milkshake Monday?
That cream pie milkshake. This one is with alcohol, but you can leave it
Ooh.
out. This is how we make
I've
it.
never
2
had an
scoops of
alcoholic
vanilla ice
milkshake.
cream.
Sir J. Edwin, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs.
A quarter of a cup of toasted coconut. A quarter of a cup of graham wafer crumbs. An ounce and a half of white rum. And an ounce of coconut.
Also, Cedafu, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs as well. Forever ago, man. I'm so sorry I didn't see that. I appreciate you guys. I'm so sorry.
Some whipped cream.
Thank you guys so much for the gift
Sprinkle
subs.
some toasted coconut on top.
I love toasted
Well, We'll
coconut.
add our straw.
Oh my god.
And that is a coconut cream pie milkshake. This one is with alcohol.
Coconut cream pie. Espresso martini. Ooh, hold on.
And that's an espresso martini.
Mm.
Cheers. 1.5 ounces of vodka and 1 ounce
I love
of
coffee.
liqueur. 1.5 ounces of cold espresso and 1/2 ounce of coffee syrup. Add that to your shaker filled with ice and shake that.
I see he's like staring at me like that.
Okay, but we'll strain that into our glass. We'll float some coffee beans on top.
Ow,
And
I'm gonna
that's an
choke on
espresso
that.
Martini. Cheers. 1.5 ounces.
I'm gonna choke on the coffee beans. I love this guy. I love the milkshake man or whatever he calls himself. He's very cute and wholesome. He's fucking killing it with that shaking technique when he's like, what, old as hell?
Open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore.
Oh, Cedafu, thank you so much for the 5 extra gift subs, dude. I really appreciate you.
Open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows,
Who's you dumb whore? This is both of my cats all the time. All the time. I have numerous stories. I'm not even going to bother telling you one of the stories because every day it's like this. Every day. They fall asleep with me in bed and it's so cute. And then like 3 in the morning, snap my fingers and they're doing something dumb. Trying to open the window so they can look out the window. Trying to fucking jump to get their like, their little stick toy. God, Kimchi loves that stick toy. She will do anything to play with that stick toy for the rest of her life. I put it on my highest shelf so she can't get to it. And I'll just hear like crashing and like noises for her trying to jump up there. And I'll just scream at her and be like, get the fuck out! Get out! They'll sit on my face. They'll lick my face. They'll try and crawl under the blankies with me. That I accept because it's cute. So I'll just be like, whatever. I guess I just won't sleep. But if they are hungry, it'll immediately be like, they'll come to me and they'll cuddle me. They'll meow in my face. They'll get as close to me as possible. Ugh.
This first vial contains
My Reese's number one thing is as soon as I like wake up and I open my phone and I turn on like something like TikTok or a stream or something, Reese's will wake up instantly, be in my face, meowing like meow, 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 and she'll be that's my morning routine every day. Reese's realizes when I'm awake and she'll jump on my face and I have to cuddle her every day. She waits for me to wake up so I can hug her and like cuddle her. She is such a fucking baby. I love it. It's adorable, but literally, she just wants to be cuddled, and I love her. I love her. Okay, anyway.
Made from separating the milk from its fat. It's thick, off-white in color, and made of 38% fat.
Me?
A worker adjusts the valve to add some to the batch. The second vial contains the resulting 2% milk. It's more watery than buttercream and is white. The lower the fat content, the thinner and
People
runnier
like
the
drink
milk
condensed
is.
milk as a treat, right?
The last vial is horse semen. Back to the butter making. This first vial contains buttercream, made from separating.
We had no comments for that one, sir? No, nothing to share? The fucking silence was so loud for that. Is that a YouTube video? I can see like the little like YouTube timeline. I always imagine that. Man, that's so sad. Poor fish.
What have I been up to?
Dude, my life.
Well, I mean, I make it to poopy, make it to pee, watch Sopranos on TV. I stay dehydrated, stay online, put things in my cart but I never buy. I think about reading a book. Then I remember I don't read books. I feel distressed about my career. I stew in my regrets and fear. I consider working out, but I do not actually work out. I Google, why am I depressed? And Google says, cause you're a mess. Ignore phone calls from my friends. Start a project I'll never end. I ask, should I go back to school? And then I'm like, absolutely not. I wonder when I last saw the dentist. Look up random houses to find out what the rent is. Compare myself to everyone else. If they have what I want, I hate myself. I make it a poopy, make it a pee, watch Sopranos on TV, and sometimes I buy myself Chipotle. What have I been up to? Well,
It's a good song, dude. These are the bars I wish I could have.
I make it to poopy,
Make it to pee.
watch Sopranos on TV. I stay dehydrated, stay online, put things in my cart but I never buy. I think about reading a book. Then I remember I don't read books. I feel distressed about my career. I stew in my regrets and fear. I consider working out, but I do not actually work out. I Google, why am I depressed? And Google says, cause you're a mess. Ignore phone calls from my friends. Start a project I'll never end. I ask, should I go back to school? And then I'm like, absolutely not. I wonder when I last saw the dentist. Look up random houses to find out what the rent is. Compare myself to everyone else. If they have what I want, I hate myself. I make it a poopy, make it a pee, watch Sopranos on TV, and sometimes I buy myself Chipotle.
Truly a relatable song.
As you might suspect for the creator of Phineas and Ferb, the fridge in which he keeps his butter is not cheap. So $10,299.
Honey, did we spend $10,000 on a fridge?
Ay, mi amor, why are you asking me that now? We were building a house and you wanted me to be skimpy on appliances? You have no idea how much things cost. Y ahora te hablo en español para que no entiendas nada de lo que te estoy diciendo porque me estás preguntando sobre una nevera que compraste hace 3 años.
That's not my wife.
Carolina, tú play me. You don't want to find out how much that cost.
Well, I hope it was less expensive than the fridge.
As you might suspect for the creator of Phineas and Ferb,
I love him
the fridge
so
in which
much.
he keeps his butter is not cheap. So $10,299.
The creator of Phineas and Ferb is honestly the funniest man I've ever seen.
$10,000 on a fridge?
Ay, mi amor, why are you asking me that now? We were building a house and you wanted me to be skimpy on appliances? You have no idea how much things cost. Y ahora te hablo en español para que no entiendas nada de lo que te estoy diciendo porque me estás preguntando sobre una nevera que compraste hace 3 años.
That's not my wife.
Hire Carolina to play me. You don't want to find out how much that cost.
Well, I hope it was less expensive than the fridge.
He's so funny. He's so genuine. Like I love him so much. Seriously, that was good. That was good humor, dude. That was good.
What?
my god. That was so much passion. It's adorable. Kimchi meows just like this, but Reese's meow is still her little honks. She still sounds like a kitten despite her being over a year old now. What? What are you saying? What are you trying to communicate, little thing? So cute.
For a second, it's Scarlett Johansson and the Avengers literally just took her tits, put them in your face, and Thanos snapped, and 1,000 suns exploded. So for a second, it's Scarlett Johansson and the Avengers literally just took her tits, put them in your face, and Thanos snapped, and 1,000 suns exploded. So
I need to check. Their username is Churdleys. No, okay. It's just I was hoping maybe it was just like critical, like a moist critical cosplay channel, but yeah, this isn't even moist, dude. This is like literally drowning in critical.
second, it's Scarlett Johansson and the Avengers literally just took her tits, put them in your face, and Thanos snapped, and 1,000 suns.
This guy, the driver is so good at it. Oh god, I love Charlie.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Vanessa, the FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic.
What the fuck?
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Vanessa, the FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
What?
Vanessa, the FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic.
How do you move like that? I want to. Oh my! I can't. I gotta
you're
stop. I
supposed to be
can't
on
stop watching.
lockdown.
How do you move like that?
Vanessa, the FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic.
That's so creepy. Oh my god. And this guy's like at a science lab right now. What the hell? People have such hidden talents. This guy's like a clown as his second life, and then as his like main job, he's a literal like scientist. Okay.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Vanessa, the FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic.
I saw a TikTok where it's like when you like finish like going into like all those like biology shits and what's it called, STEM and all that crap in school, and you finally get like a job, and everybody in that career path is just fucking LGBTQ plus. I love it. I never knew scientists were so based.
What is something that your dog does that you just don't even think twice about, but anytime anyone else sees it, it's kind of shocking or weird?
Oh, this is so cute, you guys.
What is something that your dog does that you just don't even think twice about, but
I
anytime
love
anyone
it.
else sees it, it's kind of shocking or weird? I'll go first.
You supply the means and he does the work. Look at him go! Look at his little stomp!
What is something that
That
your
is,
dog
I can't stop. Animals are so cute. I love it.
So basically you can use ussy as a suffix for anything that has a hole. So, you know, if there was a hole in the ground, that would be grussy. Or like a dolphin would have a dolphussy. Does that make sense? What are you here for anyway?
I was charged with high treason in the year 1763 and publicly hanged.
Damn, that's crazy. I just watched Tentacle. Oh, I didn't even tell you about that yet. So basically you can use ussy as a suffix for anything that has a hole. So, you know, if there was a hole in the ground, that would be grussy. Or like a dolphin would have a dolphussy. Does that make sense? What are you here for anyway?
I was charged with high treason in the year 1763 and publicly hanged.
Damn, that's crazy. I just watched Tentacle.
I love these videos.
Oh, I didn't even tell you about that yet. So
One of the nice things about living in Ohio is that these are actually save locations.
If you find yourself here, you can save your progress, and if you make a mistake, you can come right back here. Try again. One of the nice things about living in
I love my
is that
Ohio
you can actually
saga.
save locations. If you find yourself here, you can save your progress, and if you make a mistake, you can come right back here. Try again.
I swear to God, that's the truth, dude. That's the truth. And I feel like when you load in, it's like when you die in Grand Theft Auto and you like respawn at like a hospital. Except it's like when you live in Ohio, it's like a Bob Evans. Yeah.
Yamanamadoop, Yamana Mama, Lama Gamagoop, Gamagoo. Hey, Namba Bebop.
That's cool.
Yabba de Baba Thumb when the beat drop. Beat drop. Hey, Yabba Dabba Doo Bop.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yamanamadoop.
Uh-huh.
Yamana Mama, Lama Gamagoop, Gamagoo. Hey, Namba Bebop. Gamma Juice. Yabba de Baba Thumb when the beat drop. Beat drop. Hey, Yabba Dabba Doo Bop.
That's a lot of foreskin.
Yamanamadoop. Yamana Mama, Lama.
Interesting. Oh no. I mean, trying to get his cave lit up by that torch, bro. I don't know why I'm seeing so many like goatee-esque TikToks these days. I feel like maybe finally I'm normalized and other people have discovered it. Still won't forget the day that Mousy and Nian had to teach me what goatee was like on stream. Bros, I want to be here. I want to be here so bad. This looks like, I don't know, man. Why did I come into this world to not live here? That's what I want to know. It looks so cozy. Look at the grass and the trees and all the leafage, dude. I love the train. Yeah, I RNG'd Ohio. That must have been on like a dice roll that had to at least been like a 3.
My ear okay? Is my ear okay, Miss Dr. Kaylee? Is my heart okay, Dr. Araya?
I'm checking your titties.
Oh my God. My ear okay? Is my ear okay, Miss Dr. Kaylee? Is my heart okay, Dr. Araya?
I'm checking your titties.
Oh my God.
That's just chat every time they open up this stream. I'm checking your titties. Oh shit. I know what this is.
Hey, why are you out so late? Sorry, Mom. Let's go for a walk. Do you hear that?
It's Mom. Oh, she's...
What can I get for you today? Vanilla.
Another masterpiece.
Hey, why are you out so late? Sorry, Mom. Let's go for a walk. Do you hear that?
Yeah, she should be her own SCP,
Vanilla.
dude. Like hot girl SCP. She like you're enthralled by her beauty, and then she leads you into like 17 different dimensions.
Now, mommy.
Hey, why are you out?
Milk.
It's like a dream. So that's the last of my liked videos, unfortunately. But we can try and watch YouTube as well, or we can go through my For You page, which is apparently whatever my algorithm thinks that I like. So, what do you guys think? Should we check out YouTube? I don't even know what people watch on YouTube. What do you guys think? We could watch Warrior Cat's top 10 cutest couple. Ms. Kiff on YouTube. I'm in one of those videos. I can say that. We can watch that one. What do people watch on YouTube? That's my problem is I don't know. I haven't used YouTube in a long time. All I ever watch is like Max Mofo. So I feel like it'd be weird to watch the girls on YouTube. Like I feel like a creepy stalker. 'Cause they're my friends, so it feels like it'd be weird to just like watch them. That's dumb. I feel like I had videos like, oh wait, I like this is one of my favorite videos. I don't know if they make oh, they still do. This is my favorite like channel, dude. It's not funny or like interesting, but I love it so much. Hey, wait. This is like what I like. Cringe at my own clips. Oh, that would be beyond awful. Like, I hate myself. Maybe I should do that for my birthday, or our 2-year anniversary is finally coming up in April. April 20th. 4/20 is my streaming anniversary. Don't laugh at me, okay? I didn't plan that. June's Kitchen? Oh my god, I love June. I don't forget what his wife is named, but those two are like they used to be some of my favorite. I don't mean they used to as like I dropped them like, oh, I used to like their content. I just don't watch YouTube anymore. Yeah, Rachel and June. They're so cute. I love them so much. I could literally sit here and watch this shit for hours. It's so rewarding. They always use the cutest little cups too. I'm so jealous. Mixer stream? Yeah, we only watch videos of like mixers. I kind of sound like that. It sounds like they kind of like sharded it out. Okay. Oh yeah. A couple people asked me, okay, what song was I singing the other day? Right? She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts, okay? This is the video I was this is the song.
She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. She pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. She pisses.
Yeah, so that's what I fucking got stuck in my head. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like it's a fire song. You guys want to hear more?
Pisses when she farts. Sometimes she sharts. Booty rocking cowgirl coming to my barn. She pisses when.
Your brain hurts. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. My computer is like shitting itself. I don't know why though. Ugh, sorry, that was disgusting, but kind of sexy, don't you think? I like to think so. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm establishing some sort of headache. Is stream still running okay? No. Oh, now it is. Okay, I was like, maybe not. But now, yes. Okay. I always wanted to watch, like, how it's made. Hold on. I think they have how it's made on YouTube, right? Is that against TOS if I'm watching it on YouTube? They have how it's made Pringles or Bubblegum. Sugar, aluminum foil. I kind of want to know how aluminum foil is made.
Aluminum foil has a multitude of uses, from heating something up in the oven to keeping something cold in the fridge. But have you ever wondered how a huge block of solid aluminum gets transformed into a paper-thin sheet of foil? The manufacture of aluminum foil requires the repeated thinning out of a large block of aluminum. We begin by melting ingots of 100% pure aluminum in a natural gas furnace.
I don't know what I thought aluminum foil is. Shiny paper?
With zinc, titanium, and silica. It takes 3 to 8 hours to melt 30 tons of aluminum in this remelting furnace,
3
which
to 8 or
operates
38?
at 1,380 degrees Fahrenheit. The fusion temperature of aluminum is 1,220 degrees Fahrenheit. A portion of aluminum is poured into this small mold to make a
I always
sample.
like how the British say
Solidifying in
aluminum.
just seconds.
Aluminium?
The sample
That
allows
sounds
for
cool. I want to
testing
say it like
verify
that.
the contents
Aluminium.
of the prepared alloy. This trough is used to transfer the aluminum from the remelting furnace to the tapping well. Molten aluminum runs in a movable trough located above the tapping well.
The tapping well.
At this stage, impurities
Like
are
little
filtered
udders.
out in special receptacles.
Aluminium udders.
The molds are cooled with water to accelerate the solidification of the molten aluminum. Ingots are unmolded and are ready for milling. Each ingot is massive, measuring 14 feet in length, 5 feet in width, and 18 inches thick.
You want to stick your hand in
It
metal
weighs
paper
a whopping
water?
8 tons, so it
I do
has to
too,
be
but I'm pretty sure
handled
it's
by
toxic to
overhead
humans.
cranes and placed on special plates. This crust-removing machine removes a tenth of
Why
an
does he
inch of
sound
the
like the
ingot's
voice of the
thickness.
fitness Grant
Impurities
Pacer
are
test?
eliminated to achieve a
Oh, we've
perfectly
never watched
smooth
how it's
finish.
made? This is
All
the how
traces
it's
of the
made guy.
liquid used to cool the decrusting knives have to be
Who else
eliminated.
better to read instructions than the guy who said the fitness gram pacer test?
The many steps in the thinning of the ingot begin. First, the aluminum block is crushed by the hot mill rollers.
See, I only know it's toxic to humans because when I watched the Harry Potter thing, the director Chris Columbus said that in the first movie when they go to like find that unicorn and that guy's like drinking unicorn blood and it's all shiny and silver, he said that like you can use real aluminum because it's obviously like mercury is like deadly to people.
To prevent this,
So they just use like a
everything
green
is
liquid
cooled
and
with a
green
liquid that's 95% water and 5% oil. Starting from a thickness of 18 inches, the ingot becomes increasingly thinner with each pass-through. Depending on requirements, the ingot will go through the machine between 12 and 16 times. The ingot now measures about 3 inches in thickness. It has to get down to just 2/10 of an inch.
I got salsa on my chair.
At this stage, the ingot is about 2 inches thick and measures almost 30 feet in length. This conveyor transports the plate during its milling stages.
Wait a second. I like the music.
The ingot has become
Sounds
a
like a
sheet
Sonic song.
2/10 of an inch thick. It is sufficiently thin to proceed to spooling, where it spools onto
Deep
itself
clean my
before
chair.
being
Nah,
sent
dude.
to the cold rolling mill.
It's musky.
There,
That's how I
its
like
thickness
it.
will be reduced still further.
Got my like sweaty ass stench on it.
The aluminum sheet has become very thin now and risks being broken by the tension needed for cold rolling. So the sheet is
How it's
doubled to
actually
avoid this
made?
breakage.
Is that different than how it's made?
One final reduction in the mill.
Is
and
this
the
still
sheet
a
will
lie
have
to
the
me?
thickness required by the customer. A liquid
How it's
coolant is used
actually
to prevent
made.
the foil from sticking
Wait,
to
this
the
is the guy who
rollers.
made the last one. This is the guy who made that TikTok. Right?
Candy canes come in many different colors and sizes. Candy makers start by cooking up a big batch of sugar, rubber, and corn syrup.
Rubber?
Next,
When-
they
is he
prepare
still
a mixture
joking?
of starch
How
and
do I know when
peppermint
he's
oil,
joking and
stirring
not
it
joking?
until it becomes chunky. The flavoring mix is dumped into the middle of the syrupy slab. Then the entire batch is fed into a candy cane folding machine, only one of 400,000 in the world.
That's a
The
lot.
white residue left on the candy is baby powder, which is needed to keep the machine parts dry and operable. The machine's folding hands press and distribute this powder into
Why
the
does it sound
concoction
more realistic,
evenly,
too?
so customers won't taste it. Due to its constantly moving components, employees need to be careful when removing the candy mix from the machine. Except for Bob here, who just doesn't care anymore. Next, automated pullers stretch the mixture until it turns white.
Do you guys ever eat food and then think about how like the person who touched your food probably just like sniffed their
The
asshole or
manufacturer
something after
can't
touching
explain
your
why
food?
this happens, but it makes the candy canes taste better.
That's all I can think about. Even like packaged food, I'm always just like somebody at the factory probably like dug up into their like
The
gold
candy is
mine.
heated and rolled into a fat log,
Right before they touch this
similar to
piece.
one you'd find in my toilet.
Wait, what?
Next, they roll gelatin made from boiled animal tissue and cartilage. A worker stretches and folds it to unlock the proteins inside.
Unlock the proteins. You have to have at
Then
least like
the
100
gelatin
points.
is folded over top the candy by the Super Mario Brothers. This 100-pound block of candy is enough to make 10 candy canes. The candy is rolled thinner and thinner as a torch passes over it to
Kind of
prevent
like
it
that.
from
Like
spoiling.
I want to like go into that machine. It doesn't look like painful, but it would like texture me. It would make me all like rigid. It'd probably scan like a QR
The
code with my
candy,
skin.
sensing it's in danger, moves through the slimming wheels in a wave-like fashion to
It's
ward off
nervous.
predators.
It's scared.
The candy rope moves through two angled belts to twist it, and a group of mechanical caterpillars, the candy cane's natural predator, tear the candy into individual strips. A roll of
looks like
cellophane
straws.
unwinds, wrapping the candy sticks upwards of 353 times.
Cellophane. Oh, it's real though. That's actually cellophane, isn't it?
This machine, called a crooker, bends the candy to give it its iconic shape, making it infinitely more awkward and frustrating to eat than a regular
Thank
peppermint
you.
stick. And finally, a robot clumsily places the candy canes into boxes for shipping.
Clumsily?
Please don't make fun of him. It's his first day.
That's
and
what I
he's
was gonna
trying
say.
his very best.
You just made fun of him. You said clumsily. He's doing it his hardest. He's worried he's gonna get fired. His mom got him that job.
Believe it or not, cake sprinkles have been around since the late 18th century, when French confectioners used them as decorations. Chocolate sprinkles are believed to be invented in 1936 by a Dutchman responding to a little boy's request for a chocolate bread topping. British people stupidly call sprinkles hundreds and thousands, because their dumb nomenclature doesn't bother accounting for if there are less than 100 sprinkles at any given time. But that's at least not as bad as people who call sprinkles jimmies.
I hate that. I hate that.
Who the
I think
heck
my
is
grandma
Jimmy?
did that.
And what
Yeah,
business
why?
does he have getting his grubby mitts on my cupcake
Seriously,
toppings?
why am I eating jimmies like 1,000 little Jimbos? Like, I don't want that, Grandma.
Cake sprinkles
Stop.
come in a variety of colors, as well as pink. They're found decorating many treats from cupcakes to cookies to dessert hot dogs.
I hate them.
They can
Tastes like
quickly turn
cardboard.
a bland, mediocre dessert into one with 6 times the sugar content. A variety of
7
liquid
times
and
the more
powdered
blandness.
narcotics are among the ingredients used to make these dessert decorations. Fat chips are also an ingredient.
Fat
A worker adds a tiny plastic bucket's worth of fat chips to the mixing tank, which is the standard unit of measurement for sprinkle creation. The mixing tank also doubles as a koi fish pond. The koi fish have been removed as they are pre-diabetic. Meanwhile, Strong Marcus adds powdered sugar to a dry
Strong
mixer,
Marcus.
roughly 19 tiny plastic buckets.
Good on you, Strong Marcus.
Different colorants are added, such as this one made from pomegranate, this one made of liquid black, and this one that's pure melted additives. This batch will turn into whatever the fuck color this is. During filming, the factory's sewer line accidentally broke, which was captured by our cameras on film. This batch was ruined and promptly scrapped for a new one. Please ignore the fact that the ruined batch is being placed into the mixer. The factory's legal department has pinky promised us that they didn't use the tainted batch. Later, the mixer is opened to reveal the factory has accidentally made bubblegum again, instead of sprinkles, which is a colossal fuck-up. The workers are punished with forced labor in the bubblegum mines until they can harvest enough materials for another batch of sprinkles.
So now we're making bubblegum? Wait, what?
Meanwhile, the pink spaghetti is ready, a favorite dish of sprinkle slaves who haven't seen their families in so long that they've forgotten what a home-cooked meal is, due to continually being
Sprinkle
lost
slaves?
in the bubblegum mines.
The bubblegum mines.
To keep the consistency of the sprinkles from collapsing, the factory is kept at the optimal temperature of 103 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 43 tiny plastic buckets. Strong Marcus has had enough of this shit.
Strong Marcus! No!
The pink spaghetti falls into a holding vat.
Yeah, I
where
don't like
Peter is
sprinkles
given
either,
his designated
Flaccid.
30
I really don't
seconds
like
where he's
them.
allowed to
Never on
touch the
anything.
product,
Maybe
lest
donuts,
he
I
become
guess.
greedy and consumed
Sort
with
of.
touch envy.
Greedy with touch
The
envy.
pink spaghetti, which has actually been colored in flavored dough this whole time, haha, I got you, moves to a tumbler to break the strands into tiny pieces. A worker pulls out samples by hand to inspect their quality and coloring. This is the absolute limit to which the sprinkles should be touched. A nozzle sprays a mixture of confectioner's glaze and edible wax to the— oh my god, Peter, stop. Peter, stop. You've already touched the sprinkles earlier, Peter. For the love of God, stop. You're gonna compromise the batch. Someone help? Peter's violating company regulations. Help! The sprinkles are moved
What's
from the tumbler
happening?
into a machine that simulates a
couldn't help
typical day in
myself.
San Francisco.
I would want to like
These
just like get in
conditions
there
are
and
perfect
like
to help sort the
tumble
sprinkles
all
by the
around within
correct
them.
size.
I want to get sprinkled. There's some chunks in there. Look like cat turds.
These sprinkles here were designated for people who are colorblind.
That's nice. Really
As you
inclusive.
can see, they come in white, pink, brown, yellow, brown, brown, bluish brown, and mystery color.
Oh.
All the shades of brown are mixed together to create a batch to be sent to an optometrist office.
They sell sprinkles at a optometrist office? I thought, what's an optometrist? Is that where your eyes
Peter,
go?
Peter, no!
Peter!
No, Peter! Why, Peter? Why?
That's Strong Marcus!
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Those gloves,
Once the
dude.
sprinkles have been mixed, it's onto the sprinkle filling machine, which uses a jet of air to rinse the inside of the bottles
Oh, I
with
got
the
a
different
sprinkle
sprinkles.
filling machine.
Then
I want to
it's
be
on to the
filled by
capping
a
machine,
sprinkle
which
filling
we all wish
machine.
was just more footage of the filling machine. Then it's off to the labeling area, where various warnings about how much the sprinkles have been fondled are applied to the bottle. Here's a fun sprinkle game you can play at home. There's an image of a penis hidden in this pile of sprinkles. Leave a comment below saying which color sprinkle.
Dude, is it this one? Right here? I think it's this one. You're welcome. I did the hard work for you. See, this is the shaft, and these are the balls. I know, I'm really talented. They could say I'm just like, I've got that real 2020 vision. Also, what the hell was that little fancy noise that just happened? Leafy Pete, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, motherfucker. Thank you so much. I appreciate those gift subs. I appreciate those gift subs so much. I don't know how to add my my fucking thing, my sub count. I don't know how to add my sub count to my stream, but it's probably small. I'm just kidding. It's like small.
It's made
I'm
out of.
insecure about it. So these 5 gift subs make you just added a bunch of sprinkles into this sprinkle pile of my 5 gift subs. Gift sprinkles. Dude, he streams. This guy is a streamer. There's how it's actually made, how it's oh wait, that's how it's actually made, how it's really made, and how it's made. Ooh, baby, space on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. And a place on earth. Whoa, heaven is a place on earth. Dude, Antonios, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate those more sprinkles. Sprinkles! We've got partially brown and light brown and bluish brown. Thanks. Yeah. Dude, bubblegum.
Chewing gum dates back to the ancient Greeks who chewed resin from trees. Modern chewing gum was patented in the US in 1869 by, believe it or
Shaggy
not, a
Bagums.
dentist. In
Thank you so much for the
1928,
gift sub.
another American invented bubblegum.
An American invented bubblegum?
Bubblegum comes in balls of all shapes and sizes.
Thank you, Shaggy
But for
Bagums.
blowing bubbles, nothing beats the chewy, gooey pink stuff found in the warm folds of a bubblegum wrapper.
I hate them. They make my teeth
It
feel
all
weird.
starts with a gum base, the stuff that makes gum chewy.
Well,
The
what
base
is
is
it?
synthetic, made from plastics, rubbers, and sometimes tar. Chemicals such as wax or resin are poured over the base to help the nodules bond together.
It looks like blood. Oh no! Oh no!
As the materials begin mixing, they pour in hot
dropped
glue
my
to
cheese
coat
cup
the
on
gum
the floor.
solution.
I dropped
For
my cup of
teeth
cheese on the
whitening
floor,
gums
but
such
it's
as
so
this
thick
batch,
that it didn't spill at
fluoride
all,
is
so I'm gonna
added,
keep
and
eating
the
it.
mixture is blended for about 16. The heat from the old machinery causes steam, which heats up the mixture and blends everything together. The mixture condenses for a few hours until semi-solid. After
Those look like
that,
my
it rotates
intestines.
for a few more hours to gain consistency, which we will now show you in real time. Just kidding. After 20 minutes, the mixture is ready. They transfer it by cart to a machine called the Play-Doh Shape and Create Activity Playset. which transforms the big bulky wad into thin strips.
This sounds like the Five Nights at Freddy's like narrator from the one before Security Breach.
The square strips are then forced into a star-shaped hole, proving physics wrong, and then move on to be cut. The gum at this stage has to give back to the environment, so the gum runs itself through a series of rotors, which connect to a turbine that power the building's air conditioning. However, the gum's lack of tensile strength means the factory stays at a comfortable 117 degrees Fahrenheit.
Comfortable.
Rollers take the gum to the cutting and wrapping station, where one machine performs both actions at super high speeds. Here it is in actual time.
Is that the gum? Why is it colored like that? Oh, it's the Hubba Bubba double
And
bubble.
here it is in slow motion, in case you missed it the first time.
Okay.
Finally, the wrapped bubblegum moves to be filled into buckets. The standard measurement of the amount of gum put into a bucket is an ass load, but sometimes the employees are generous and fill the buckets up with a fuckload.
A fuckload? Would you say an ass load is bigger than a fuckload? I feel like an
Here's
ass
an
load is
interesting
bigger.
piece of trivia. Have you ever wondered why most bubblegum is pink?
Yeah?
Me too.
Who's the guy that does the science videos? Who's the guy that I love that does the science videos? We watched his TikToks. Can you guys remember? Nile Red, yeah. I want to watch his videos for real. Turning cotton balls into cotton candy.
About 2 years ago, I became convinced that there was a way to turn cotton balls into edible and hopefully tasty cotton candy. At first, this idea seemed a bit ridiculous.
Dude, face reveal!
But I knew that it should have been possible. This is because cotton, even though it doesn't seem like it at all, is technically entirely sugar. The only problem is that all this sugar, or more specifically glucose, is trapped in something called cellulose. As cellulose, it acts like a completely different material, and we can use it to make things like cotton balls and clothing. At its core, though, it's all just sugar. So, what I dreamed of doing was breaking down cotton balls back into sugar and then turning them into candy. I
Cotton
didn't just
balls
wanna
are
make
made
any
out of
candy,
sugar?
though, and I specifically wanted to make cotton candy. I wanted to make literal cotton candy. To get started, the first thing that I had to do was figure out how to even do it.
Yes?
I had
Oh my
to
god, I'm
come
gonna
up with
eat
a way
them.
to break down the cellulose back into sugar, and my first idea was to use an enzyme. This was because I had already used an enzyme for another project where I turned toilet paper into drinkable alcohol, and it had worked really well.
What?
For that one, I used an enzyme called cellulase, and I was able to break down the toilet paper, which is also entirely cellulose. This gave me a solution of
I'm
sugar,
eating.
which I fermented to alcohol using yeast, and then I distilled it to make my toilet paper moonshine. The whole process ended up being surprisingly efficient,
strong
and I
toilet
figured
paper.
it was the best place to start. The only issue was that the enzyme I'd used wasn't pure, and it was mixed with maltodextrin and cornstarch. Both of these were sugars, but they weren't fermentable by yeast, so none of it turned into alcohol, and they didn't at all interfere with that project. However, for this one, I couldn't have any extra sugar floating around. It would be almost impossible to separate it from the sugar that I made, and it would just be a huge mess. I had to find somewhere to buy the pure enzyme, and the easiest and cheapest source seemed to be Alibaba.
We have come
It was
to
pretty
wait.
easy
Oh,
to go
God.
on, find a listing, and order the enzyme,
Hello?
but actually getting what I wanted turned out to be a huge pain.
Froggy?
The first and biggest problem was that I never knew if it was actually going to be sugar-free. I always asked, and they would confirm that it
I'm
was,
scared.
but it never seemed fully believable. Also, the Canadian government kept seizing the packages and holding them for months. This one, by far, had to be the worst one that I got.
This is a
Customs had
raid.
apparently
Thank you so much
torn
for
it
the
open
raid.
and repackaged it
Froggy
by
Walk?
just throwing it into a loose plastic bag. It was also brown, which immediately told me
Glad
that
you're
it wasn't
excited
very
for Nian's
pure,
redesign.
and I could tell there was sugar in it because it was sticky when I touched it.
What?
It took months, but I eventually got one that seemed decent, and it of course arrived as ginseng extract. It was an off-white, but still pure powder, and it didn't seem to have any fillers or sugars. When I tried it on the cotton, though, it just didn't work very well. I think the enzyme itself was good quality, and the cotton was just really stubborn. I knew that it would be a bit harder to break down than toilet paper, but I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. I was never really able to do it, and after trying for a while, I basically gave up. About a year later, though, I got really inspired for some reason, and I decided to attempt this project again. I read every single book, article, or paper that I could find, and I slowly put something together. My biggest challenge was that I didn't want to have to use any
were books
specialized
about cotton
equipment
balls?
or weird chemicals, and I wanted it to be as simple as possible. I also ideally wanted the sugar that I made to taste good, or at the very least, not poison me. After about a week, I ended up coming up with something that I thought could work. Instead of using enzyme to break down the cotton, I would just use acid, and the process seemed to be surprisingly simple. So I decided to just jump right into it, and I picked up an entire bag of cotton balls.
Okay.
I went with the large ones, just because I felt like it, and it looked like a lot, but it was only about 77 grams. Now, the next main ingredient that I needed
I feel like I'm
was
not
some
smart enough to understand
98%
any of it.
concentrated sulfuric acid. For all this cotton, I calculated that I needed 230 grams of it, and I poured it directly onto 70 grams of ice. This almost immediately caused most of the ice to melt, and when it was all added, I turned on the
Oh, I have
stirring.
hiccups.
What I was
Sorry.
doing here was just diluting the sulfuric acid and bringing the concentration down from 98% to 75. I also used ice to do this because it generated a lot of heat, and the whole solution was now probably around 60 C
This guy
or
also turned rubber
140
gloves into
Fahrenheit.
great flavored drinks.
If I
He is
used
an
regular
absolute mad
water
lad,
instead
and
of
yes,
ice,
I have no idea
it
what he is
probably would
talking
have
about, but
violently
it's
boiled and
interesting.
splashed,
Yeah, I'm just watching the
which
pretty
wouldn't
pictures.
have been ideal. But anyway, when it looked like it was all mixed, I turned off the stirring, and I let it cool down to room temperature. About 30 minutes later, it was good to go, and I pulled out the stir bar.
The stir bar.
It was now time to add the cotton, and I started with just one ball. I then poked it around a bit, and it almost immediately started falling apart. In general, cotton's usually pretty tough, and I thought that it was interesting to see it just disintegrate. It only took a minute for it to become a little gooey blob, and I felt that I was ready to add the rest. So, I carefully loaded in a small handful, and it looked like it was barely gonna fit. At first, this was a bit concerning, because this was only a small fraction of what I had to add. With just a bit of poking around and stirring, though, it slowly disappeared into the acid. I then continued adding the rest of the cotton, and I was honestly a
This
bit
is so
worried
gross.
that it wasn't going to be able to eat the whole bag. Now, as far as I know, there was no major reaction
It looks
going
like
on
some kind
here,
of like alien
and
baby.
the cotton was just getting dissolved.
Like
I wasn't able
xenomorph
to
eggs.
find much info about it, but it seems like the sulfuric
Ow,
acid
fuck. Oh god, my
was
nails
probably
so
just
fucked.
interacting with the cellulose. It was forming a complex around their hydroxyl groups,
The
which
acrylic
normally
on my
help the
pointy
fibers
fingers, like-
stay tightly packed together.
Oh god, it's like
This
pulling
was
my nail
causing
off.
them to separate and fall apart
Ew.
and dissolve into the acid. It really didn't seem like it was going to work, but I was able to fit the whole bag. Now at this point, things were looking pretty good, but to fully dissolve the cotton, I had to warm it up a bit. So I dropped it into a hot water bath at 50 C, and I let it sit there for 30 minutes. When it was done, it looked like all the cotton had disappeared, and I pulled it out of the bath. I then poured it into 456 milliliters of boiling hot water.
It looks like ass
This
water.
diluted the acid even more, and it brought it down from the 75% that I had before to 27%. I then washed out the beaker with a bit of water to make sure that I transferred everything, and I added a thermometer. I now had to keep this at 85°C. And
How
even though it
how
didn't
are
look
you
like
so
much was
smart
happening,
to come up with this? This
it
is
was the
hurting my
most
brain.
important step. In the other one, the cotton had just been dissolved, but here, it was actually getting chopped up. The long cellulose fibers were being attacked by the acid and water, and they were breaking the bonds between the sugar units. This type of reaction is called a hydrolysis reaction, and they were breaking it down into smaller and smaller pieces. I had to keep it running like this for 2 hours, and in that time, it should fully break down into glucose. When it was done, it looked about the same, and I poured all of this into an even larger beaker. This one was surrounded with ice to help cool things down, but it was still going to take a while. So, in the meantime, I prepared something else that I needed. I went and got some of my food-grade calcium carbonate, which is basically just chalk. I would be using this to neutralize all the sulfuric acid, but I
people are
couldn't just
so
throw it in as a
smart.
powder. I had to make it into a slurry, and based on my calculations, I needed about 245 grams. So I measured that out and added 125 mils of water.
I have edible chalk.
I then stirred it around, and after a few minutes, it was good to go.
And I turned it into cotton.
When everything
candy?
eventually cooled down to around room temperature, I started adding the goopy chalk.
Okay, so mix chalk with cotton
It reacted
balls.
almost immediately with the sulfuric acid, and it was releasing a lot of CO2 gas. This was all being generated as the acid was being neutralized, and the acid itself was turning into calcium sulfate. The only problem was that I had to add the chalk in small amounts, or else it would bubble out of the beaker. This was a very slow process, and it was going okay, until it eventually got a bit too thick. This happened because the calcium sulfate was practically insoluble in water, and it was all separating out. So to fix this, I occasionally added some extra water to loosen things up, and it seemed to help. I also added some more water to the chalk, and I slowly added the rest of it.
This still looks like shart water. How are we gonna get it to cotton
At some
candy?
point, it really started looking way too much like iced coffee, and it was a bit scary how much I wanted to taste it. That would have been a horrible idea, though, and it would have tasted absolutely awful. But anyway, I was eventually done adding the chalk, and when I tested the pH, it told me that it was roughly neutral. What I had now was hopefully a mixture of calcium sulfate and dirty sugar water, and the next step was to filter it.
Uh-huh.
I poured in as much as I could into the filter, but it wasn't even close to fitting everything. I was only able to add what looked like half of it, and I was gonna have to do this in 2 batches. After loading up as much as I could, I turned on the vacuum, and I started pulling out the water. This was all being drained into a flask below the filter, and I was getting some nice and clear, dark liquid. When the stuff in the filter looked dry, I added some water. I then mixed it around, and I was doing this to wash out any sugar that might have been stuck in the calcium sulfate. This was then all pulled through, and I washed it a second time. Now I had to deal with the other half of the stuff, so I washed the filter, and I added everything that was left in the beaker. It was all just barely able to fit, and I turned on the vacuum. Just like before, I pulled it all through, and I washed it twice with some water. In the flask below, I was left with a bunch of dark liquid.
Now it looks
This was
more
all
like
hopefully
coffee.
some dirty sugar water, but up until now, I had no idea if I had actually made any sugar. To figure this out, though, it was actually pretty easy, and I just had to use a glucose test strip. This is normally used to check for sugar in pee, and I was a bit worried that it would tell me that there was nothing. However, it actually gave me some really good results. It told me that there was
Is
for
sugar
sure
and
glucose
pee
in there,
bad?
and that there was probably a decent amount.
How do
The
you get
only
sugar in your
problem
pee?
was that it was
Is
still
that like
full
an
of
infection?
impurities, side products, and leftover acid, and what I had to do next
Diabetes?
was try and clean it up a bit.
Oh.
To do this, I figured the easiest way was to use something called a mixed
I
ion
thought you have to
exchange
do a
resin.
blood test for diabetes.
At first, this might sound
Glucose
a bit
in
fancy,
your blood.
and it kind of is, but it's actually super
I had
simple
to do
to
that
use.
before.
It's also commonly used to purify aquarium water,
'Cause
so
apparently
it's
I had
pretty
glucose
cheap
in my
and
blood.
quite
Ow.
easy to
Or
buy.
like abnormal
I
levels.
got all my
and
resin
my
from
doctor was
Amazon,
like,
and
"Oh,
all
maybe
I
you have
did was put it
diabetes,"
in
but I
this plastic
didn't. I don't
tube.
know.
Now to clean the dirty sugar solution, I just had to pour it through. As it passed over the resin, it pulled out anything that was charged, and this included things like acid and salts. The sugar itself, though, was a neutral molecule, and it shouldn't have been
You
affected
can
by it.
taste the
It even
diabetes
got
as
rid
you
of some
drink
of the
pee.
color, and after just one
yeah.
run, it was looking a lot lighter. I then swapped out the
Hemoglobin?
beaker
Dude,
for
don't call
another
me a
container,
goblin.
and I passed it all through again. I was doing this just to really make sure that I pulled out as much junk as possible.
I like the TikTok videos. They're only 10 seconds long, and they make me feel better. This
When it
is
was
like
done,
my brain is
I
like
washed
numbing.
the resin with some extra water.
We're
and
only halfway through? Ah! Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, my ADHD is like coming out in full force right now.
I then let
Pee.
it cool down like before,
Pee.
and I broke it into a bunch of smaller pieces. Okay, so I was
I
now
couldn't
ready
pay
to try
attention
again,
in school, so I'm
and
already
I was
like
kind
looking
of expecting
around
the same
aimlessly.
results. In theory, the caramelization should have fixed things, but I was a bit scared because if it didn't, I was kind of out of ideas. There was only one way to find out, though, and I dropped some pieces into the machine.
Can you imagine having to do all this testing, but on like a very nice like YouTube camera? I feel like I would like go insane.
I then turned it on, and now I just had to wait. In the meantime, I got ready by climbing up on my little ladder. It was a little awkward, but I found that reaching over the camera was the only decent way to film this.
Is he gonna eat
I was
it?
half expecting it to almost immediately just shoot out as goo again, but that didn't seem to be happening. In fact, it didn't seem to be doing much of anything. It's been taking a lot longer. I kept waiting, and I was a bit worried that it would just burn or something.
This is
but
edging
then there was
me. This is
suddenly
edging my brain.
a bunch of nice fluff. I then quickly used the stick, and I
Sensei
tried
Raid.
collecting it, and it was actually working. The first thing that I noticed, though, was that it looked a lot thicker
Murasaki
than regular
Hiroshi?
cotton candy.
Hiroshi!
I mean, it was all yellow, and the machine sounded like it was
Hiroshi!
dying, but it was still pretty exciting.
We stand Hiroshi in this household.
When it eventually looked like
Thank you
it
for the
wasn't making
raid.
anymore, I turned off the machine. Oh.
Hello, Sensei.
Okay, so apparently it had worked, and even though it was probably the saddest and most pathetic
It
cotton
looks like
candy I'd
fucking
ever
hair.
seen,
That looks like hair.
I was still really happy with it. I also really wanted to know how it tasted.
No, it looks like hair. Ugh.
I mean, it tastes like regular cotton candy, just
Really?
a lot more burnt. It's not bad, but it's also not good. The only major issue with it, besides looking and tasting like industrial grade cotton candy, was that it didn't last very long. Even though it was able to solidify, it seemed like it wanted to melt. In just a few minutes, it had shrank quite a bit, and it had gotten a lot harder. All the
My
work,
cock.
all of my work to get this. Before it completely
It looks like a
died,
chicken
though, I broke
nugget.
off a piece of it, and I compared it to a cotton ball. In my opinion, they were shockingly similar, and the cotton candy kind of just looked like a really used and dirty one. But anyway, in the end, I guess I was successful at turning cotton balls into cotton candy. I mean, it wasn't the most efficient transformation, and the
Let's do the For You page for my attention span. I feel like I've zoned out to the max. I'm disassociating.
After being banned for a month, let's try this again. This is so nice.
What is this?
Right off the bat.
Petco review?
All the betas are looking much better than PetSmart. Love the little cookie bar that they got. They've got these cool marble
I like
silicone
Petco.
mats for only $15. And all these scoops are pretty good prices too. If your dog eats too fast, a slow feeder bowl can help. They got some cute collars.
I like Petco, honestly.
Just a stupid boulder. It's not just a boulder.
Oh, wait.
It's a rock. A rock. A rock.
Wait.
It's a big. Just a stupid boulder. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock.
I don't know what this is. What is Bukies?
It's a big. Just a stupid boulder.
What is Bukies? Texas? This is in Texas? Why am I getting Texas TikToks? I have no idea what a Bukies is. I hate the name though. Buki? You motherfucking Buki. Son of a Buki, dude.
Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. Then I was walking
That's kind of cool.
down the street one day. A pretty lady looked at me and said,
Which city mall? That's cool. I mean, you have the perk of being in Salem, so of course, like, you can, that's sort of marketing a mall in Salem for its, like, tourist idea. But I feel like every mall can't do this, so which city? It says right there, dude, Salem, Massachusetts. The which city?
Just a stupid.
Look, I drew a panda. It doesn't look like a panda. What'd you put? Oh, shit. Look, I drew a panda. It doesn't
I don't know how people
What'd you put? Oh.
do this. How do you do this? How do you fucking do this? It's not fucking fair. I'm sorry I wasn't gifted naturally like you were with the ability of foresight and amazing talents, dude. Fuck, dude. Fucking Animal Crossing people. I hate them. Spending 100 hours? I have over like 400 hours on Animal Crossing, and all I could do was like a playground, a farm. Dude, I don't know how people could do this. I never do this. Like, I just want to go. I'm not going to sit there and do nothing. Like, it'll warm up when I'm fucking going, when I'm driving. It's better than nothing.
Like the grapes that thrive on the vine. Oye, Mariano's on his way. He told me that the man of my dreams. Like the grapes that thrive
My kitties watch me. They like judge me when I do that. My cats literally watch me like good form. We appreciate that. That's good work. Good work, human slave.
Hey man, am I driving okay? I think we're parked, man. My shot, for sure. Hey
Wait.
man, am I driving okay? I think we're parked, man.
Wait a second. What? How come I know who these people are, but I don't know who these people are? Who are these people? Cheech and Chong? Who is Cheech and Chong? I feel like I've seen them as like voice actors. But I don't know their name. Cheech and Chong? I swear I've seen them like voice. Oh, I've seen this guy maybe. Oh, fuck. Dude, oh my god. I'm gonna lose myself. I keep my, oh my god. I don't know what it is. I think the acrylic nail on my left pointer finger is like loose and it keeps hurting so bad because it like bends. All my other nails are glued on firmly and they don't bend at all, but this one keeps bending and yanking and it hurts so fucking bad. I feel like I heard them from like one of them penguin movies. Like the dancing penguin movie, Surf's Up or some shit. I don't know, man.
Hey man, am I driving okay? I think we're parked, man.
Ow, fuck! Shit, fuck, I gotta stop messing with it. I keep just trying, keep squeezing it to make it feel better, but then I keep bending it on accident.
Anything,
oh!
But Bakash, as it's pronounced, is a truck stop with showers, food, restrooms, the whole 9 yards, for people who are on long road trips.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh it hurts. I gotta stop. I keep like squeezing it to numb the pain.
Chong was in that 70s show.
Like as the, but like that's hard to say. Which one is he?
Hey man, am I driving
oh,
okay? I think we're parked, man.
This guy was in Zootopia, dude. I remember that. Also, thank you, Tetsu. God, I gotta fix my nail, dude. That hurts so bad. What are we making? Cookies! Cotton candy! That's a lot of salt on your cookie. My dad taught me to salt baked goods, but like, that's a lot of salt. That's a lot of salt. Like, I feel like that would be a little overpowering. Dude, nerd girls are sexy.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk.
Dude, Flipnote? I fucking love Flipnote. Dude, I miss Flipnote, dude. That was good. Flipnote was created animators to this day, I feel like.
Guys, I had the secret weapon on my bed. Look. So if anybody comes and tries to rob my house, they finna die today. Okay, so guys,
what?
I had the secret weapon on my bed. Look. So if anybody comes and tries to rob my house, they finna die today.
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm convinced I have the most useless cup holder in existence. I'm convinced I have the most useless cup holder in existence.
Forget the 1950 fucking Dodge this guy's driving in. What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. Help, Snuffy. My For You page is full of tarot readings and manifestation stuff. I don't know how to fix it. Dude, Mousy, I didn't know you were into that. What? Are you into that kind of stuff? That's really cool. Dude, my friend tried to get me into those, like, are you in those ones where it's like trying to make you guess like what the color is? Where it's just like guess the color before they like open it up or something? Oh my god. I'm in just like, I guess I'm in Animal Crossing TikTok. I'm in e-girl TikTok.
Sure I can. Although I think I look silly with it on. I believe someone asked for a suit up.
My TikTok is definitely a little bit different. My For You page is slightly different, Mousy. Slightly different. One tarot reading? I don't have any tarot readings. All I have is this shit. Damn, that's crazy. Maybe you should send me one of those tarot readings so I can also have that on my For You. Just skip over that one. Wait, what? Anti-homeless design? What is this? Is this something? Oh, it's the speaker? That sounds nice. I like it. I would fall asleep to that, dude. That sounds chill, dude. Homeless people hate orchestrated music, dude. They hate the classics.
I collected so many Squishmallows last year in the craze of everything.
Oh,
and
God.
I felt like it was starting to take over my life, so I've been trying to repurpose
You have
them.
a Squishmallow
And my boyfriend thought
hat.
of wearing one as a beanie. Why is it good? Okay, come with me while I do it to other ones.
Wait, I want that. Wait, I want that. Wait, I want that.
I don't know. Why is it cute? Tutorial time. Cut out the base circle.
Literally.
And then take all the
Oh
stuff
God,
out.
I don't
It's
know
really
if I
soft.
could
You
like.
can use it for other things.
I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, you have to murder it. You have to like.
Up the bottom edge and maybe eventually sew it.
You have to like gut your Squishmallow. I don't know if I could do that.
Okay, then you put it on your head because you're insane.
But it's so cute.
Okay, one sec. Am I crazy?
I love it. Oh my God, I have so many Squishmallows. I want this. Please. Oh my God.
I feel good. Like, there's a whole Squishmallow on my head, and I think people might come for me, but
It's adorable, but you are a murderer. I'd buy it from like Etsy.
Everybody say Hello Kitty. Who loves flowers
Hello
in the sun?
Kitty.
Or a party just for one. It's Kitty. Kitty, Kitty. Who will invite her friends along? They can hear her play
Yeah,
a
oh my
song.
God, Mousy, that's so cute. I love it. I really want it. I have so many. Dude. Wait, how did they... I zoned out for a second. How did they make it look like Hello Kitty?
Who loves flowers in the sun? Or a party just for one. It's Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Who will invite her friends along? They can hear her play a
Oh.
song. It's Kitty. Kitty, Kitty.
Oh my God. That's actually so cute. I want to buy that to my mom. My mommy loves Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is like her favorite thing. My dad calls my mommy Kitty. Like it's kind of like that 70s show in a way. Where like ever since I was a kid, my dad never called my mom, but my mom called my dad dad. But my dad calls my mom Kitty, and I was the kitten. And so my dad, when he would come home from work, he'd be like, "Where are my little kittens?" And then me and my mom would be like, "We're here." So I always buy my mom Hello Kitty. Like I got her the Hello Kitty Squishmallow, and anytime I see something Hello Kitty, I'd give her something like that. But my dad, and now I'm like heartbroken because my dad always says that, and now he does the same thing now that I moved out because of the kitten I bought my mom. So now he does that again, but he does it for the kitten. So he's like, "Where are my little kitties?" And my mom will be like, "We're here," but instead of me, it's my mom and her kitty.
I collected so many Squishmallows last year. In
Yeah, I got replaced. My dad calls my mom old lady. What? Oh my god. Oh wait, I went backwards. My mom would literally like light a fire under my dad. Like my mom would probably like catch my dad's car on fire if he ever called her old.
We're just gonna pour some salt, just like that. Then we're gonna pour some sugar. And then we just pour some water. And supposedly it's supposed to make snow. So let's try it out. 3, 2. Is it working? Oh!
So you telling me if I pour a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, and pour some water, I'm gonna get my own little personal snow?
What?
Bitch, let's go to the kitchen. Come on. Okay, we got.
Is this how the clouds make it?
Sugar, like he said. We got the salt and
Sugar,
we got the water.
salt, water.
All right, so here we go. He said pour the salt or the sugar first. Hold on, bitch. Let me look at the video again. Okay, we're gonna pour the salt first. Okay, he didn't say how much salt we need. I'm doing it exactly how he did. I'm gonna clean this mess up, trust me. Okay, pour the salt. Got some sugar right here.
Thank you guys so much for all the biddies and stuff.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then we're gonna pour a little bit of water.
Water?
Okay, bitch. Where the fuck my snow at?
Is this how they make it in like a snow machine?
Let me try this again. Okay, bitch, one more time.
Like when you go to a snow resort and they make like fake
looking
snow?
Like bullshit to me. Okay, pour a little bit of salt. A little bit of sugar. Sprinkle it on that bit. Okay.
Everybody's
And pour the
saying no.
Bitch, come on. Let it go. Come on, where's my snow?
Let it go.
Yeah, this is
Like a
exactly how the
dumbass, don't I?
Pegasi make it in Cloudsdale.
I wasted that sugar and that salt. I
Oh my
could've put
god,
that
yes.
towards food.
We're just gonna pour some salt, just like that.
That doesn't even look like salt. That's not salt. What kind of fucking salt is that? What a fucking asshole. That doesn't look like salt. That's probably your fucking smegma you scraped off your cock.
Monday, we start off tame. Tuesday, we keep it classy. Wednesday, we let loose a little. Thursday, we start to get restless. Friday, it's time to get nasty.
Whoa!
Saturday, we let it all hang out. Sunday, we pick up the pieces. Monday, we start off tame. Tuesday.
I don't like spam, I don't think.
Now I'm so fed up, time to put my life back together right now. It was my decision to get clean, I did it for me. Now I'm so fed.
Is that how it works? Huh. I still don't really know who Matt... Yeah, okay. Say, I still don't really know who MatPat is, but you know that, yeah, I'm bricked up.
He can be returned to his parents.
He can't.
I'm stuck on Five Nights at Freddy's TikTok.
No record of me.
How unfortunate. If you reattach my head, I will go look for him now.
His name
Vanessa.
is Gregory. You know how I know that? His Fazwatch kept repeating in your voice. Gregory, are you there? Gregory?
Vanessa,
What
all
the-
Fazwatch sound like me. It is the default voice option.
If you're part of this, you're scrapped. Monty will run the show and
you're-
Exorcism Service can slap your
If
face
you're
down
ready,
and-
who's in the
Hang on here
chair?
for a while.
I don't think this is supposed to happen.
I kind of love it. It's like Skyrim, where the glitches just made it more funny and entertaining to me. Except for the one where I couldn't play the game anymore because I got soft locked.
Ready?
I'm still kind of mad about that.
Hi. Hi, Freddy. All right. Well, not really sure what to do here.
Gregory, I am so glad you are here and alive.
Freddy!
Use the console to let me out.
Which console? So, hold on, Freddy. If there's Freddy here and a Freddy here.
This is spoilers. I haven't even made it that far. Whoa, what the fuck? It's literally like a rocket landing. That's so cool. It's just like the evolution where it's literally so fucking extra for no reason. Wait, what did he trade that? A shiny Dweezil for a Bidoof? I can't, my thumbs are broken or else I'd do that emote. The Italians. How do I do it? Not this guy. Get him away from me.
Just give them like 10 seconds or so. I don't know. Give them some time to get in here. What are you doing? I'm going live. Yeah. Just want to show them what I do. What are you doing? You're messing with that hat, that same dirty hat that you wear in every game? Yeah. Same hat, same tragedy, nothing new.
Thank you, Sonic.
Make it fun, okay, dickhead. Nigga, that ain't no funnel cake. That's a bike wheel, nigga. That ain't. What's wrong with you? Right, make it funnel cake, dickhead.
What?
Nigga, that ain't no funnel cake. That's a bike wheel, nigga.
Wait, what's the funnel cake? How is that? What I thought? What makes a funnel cake a funnel cake? I feel like it's been too long since I've had an actual funnel cake. I don't know. I don't go to the fair. It makes me scared.
Are you Squidward?
No.
Are you Squidward? No.
Are you Squidward? That's okay. Take your time.
Are you?
It's also spoilers, but I've already been spoiled because I gave up on the game ever patching our issue.
I think I
Sorry, I got hiccups again.
The other. I was going for a feeling.
Why do we keep getting Five Nights at Freddy?
Yeah. Smacking his ass, I have my man coming so fast when I sucking this cock and shit. It's my sugar dad, I blow him and he give me cash, so I call him poppin' shit. And all of his milk is spraying all over my silk sheets while I'm slobbing it. It fills me up and I swallow it. Just put it in me, I take all of it. He can get you more deep than the algebra class. He playing that D, so I'm following his ass. I'm pounding and drowning it. He said that it feels down in the best that he ever had. I put it on his pants and I ain't talking sag. I shoot so much cum, I got X in the mag. We touching each other like we playing tag. We fucking each other, but I ain't submissive. I grab on the hips and I fuck from the back. And I make him seem like he Whitney. Dick is so big that he throwing up like he just drank too much whiskey. I had him tipsy, know what this dick did. It got him addicted. He wanna kiss me right on my big lips inside of a business, but I didn't trip cause he had a big dick. Yeah, now everybody know. I'ma go school, get cool with the football team and fuck everybody, bro. When I hang with my guy, please don't be surprised if I just let everybody blow. Like I'm everybody hoe, make everybody grow, make everybody choke. When I put it down, everybody throw. And he gonna ride me, yeah, yeah. He gonna go stupid inside me when he behind me, yeah, yeah. He gonna go stupid inside me, nowhere to find me, yeah, yeah. He gonna go stupid inside me, he gonna ride me. He gonna ride, he gonna go stupid inside me.
He's gonna go stupid inside me, dude.
Bro. Dude, they made Lil Punny step on me.
Is that Ludwig?
Oh my God! Why did they give her that much ass?
Ludwig?
That's crazy.
Ludwig?
They made her ass a tunnel. Oh, it's the tail?
What?
And just to be clear, I was not pogging at the idea of Lil Punny's ass. Bro.
Bro, that was literally the poggiest of faces I've ever seen pog right there. What? Not Liquid getting outed for fucking... What? What? Not pogging, by the way. He made a Pokemon fucking tier list? Oh my god, I gotta watch that. See, y'all give me hate for doing that. But yet we have, like, big Twitch / YouTube star here over here doing it, and like, oh, nobody's batting an eye, but I'm outed for being the local furry. Okay, all right, okay, you guys, okay, insecure, projecting.
Kisses before she gets her breakfast. Say good morning. What do you want to give her kisses too? You can.
Mommy Farmer is this person's TikTok name.
Get down. Down. I did.
Yo, what do you do for a living?
Huh?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, thank you.
No, what do you do for a living?
No.
What?
No,
Yo,
no.
what do you do for a living?
Huh?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, thank you.
No, what do you do for a living?
No.
What?
No.
Yo, what do you do for a living?
How do I look, yellow man?
You look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man.
How do I look, yellow man?
You look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man.
I love smiling friends.
That's some neat trick. That sense of yours. Norman? Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Dude, SFM, it's more like, this is like Gmod. This is Gmod. SFM is smooth as fuck, okay? SFM is smooth as hell. But Gmod is the one that this is. When people used to animate with Gmod back in the day, okay? SFM is good.
That sense of yours. Norman? Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
I promise I don't like any of these videos. If I liked them, you would see them on stream. TikTok is brainwashing. It's brainwashing me, you guys. I promise. If I liked these videos, you would see them. I can't hide them for you. You see me. I go through every single liked video. I go through every single video that I like on stream, and I never quit. I never exit. I never skip any. The only ones I've ever skipped is like farting in a jar and stuff, and you guys still wanted to see that. I don't know why. Guys, trust me. Trust me. I don't know why. It's because Rowan keeps sending me this shit. It's because my friends are liking it and they send it to me. And so it's like, oh, you like this, huh? Your friends send it to you? Trust me, guys. Trust me. TikTok, just trust me. The algorithms, they're not accurate. They're not accurate, you guys. That's relatable.
I made a rough shape of the fox head using aluminum foil and attached two pieces
I'm scared.
of wires for the ears. Fennec fox has more like a smaller and shorter.
Is this gonna be
snout,
furry
and that's
content?
what makes them so cute. Well, also the big ears. I'm gonna shape it
scared.
like this because on top of the nose is more narrow and then wider around the mouth. Stick it onto the back of the wire and then just wrap it around the wire to cover them up. I just kept pinching towards the tip and the edges to thin them out. I noticed I have a little dip right here on the left ear, and then I was thinking maybe I can turn it into kind of like a interesting shape, carve it in, just emphasize that even more. I want the eyes to be more round, but
Clay blows my mind. I'm not gonna lie, it actually straight up blows my mind. I used to try and do clay sculpting with my mom.
the inner corner I'm gonna apply
But people who like can do this much detail without like getting your fingerprints and shit all over it is insane to me.
first, carefully blending the edges, and you want to add it a little bit towards the top. Make two tiny little dots for the side of the nose. Just kind of like carve out a curve.
Look how much
blend out
detail is in
edges.
that. Just
Same
with
for
like,
this side.
oh
Create
my
a
god.
little curve that goes up and folds.
Yeah, I love
in
clay
near
stuff.
the
It's really
nostril.
cool.
So it's kind of like a little quotation mark if you think about it. Go over this line using the angled clay shaper so we can push this side of the clay. Now it's fully baked. I carved off some clay on the back of the ear to make it straighter. So what I'm going to do next is to add more clay underneath the right eye and more clay above the left eye to make the brow bone a little bit fuller. For the base.
Okay.
What? Ponyta learn dig? Wouldn't have thought that, bro. Man, I gotta go find another Ponyta.
Nani?
What is that? It's an Alpha Rapidash? You know what? Fuck, we're doing this.
I did that too, man. This is me during the date night where I was like, I'm not even feeling that drunk, dude, but I like chatted up everybody to such like extents. What? Why am I looking at somebody's toilet right now?
Okay, so I just got this installed. I did it myself because, you know, I'm on COVID. Nothing else to do. Got it all hooked up, no problem. It's working great. The Bidet 2000. So, you know, of course I had to try it. So I sat down, and Ryan's been talking so highly of how great this thing is. What the hell, let's go for it. So I sat down, and I just squeezed out a little turd because there wasn't a whole lot of action the last 4 days.
What?
So I went through all the different settings. There's, you know, like there's like the gentle posterior, and there's like it's the whirlwind, it's the turbo setting, and I was like, what the hell is that for? And the water was warm, and you could adjust the power of the water, the temperature of the water, and then there was the vaginal setting, which
vaginal?
I have a vagina, but I don't. But I tried that. It just, you know, it just goes out a little bit past the bunghole. But the jets, they move all over the place. So anyway, quite frankly, it was like about a 15-minute like experiment. And it all was great, and it was fine, and I felt like I was like overly washed, to be honest, after 15 minutes. And so then
15 minutes.
Finished up, I did my deal, and I put my pants back on, and then I walked out to the laundry room, and I bent over to throw a load of wash in. And about 2 fucking cups of water shot out of my ass.
Dude, this guy stole my content. This is exactly what I fucking said.
I had to go back in and sit down the Bidet again just to clean up all the fucking water that was all over my ass.
This is literally what happened to me, bro. Literally, the first time I ever used a bidet, I was like into it, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's nice. Clean it, baby. And then like I went to go like sit up, and it just was like, and it's like a fucking shower. A shower rained out of my asshole. I opened up my fucking bunghole myself so high that it just like, it stayed up there. I got the in-depth cleaning. All right, I gotta go to my hairdresser and like at 7:30, which is like less than an hour, and I gotta go like wash my hair so she can like see it at its prime or some shit. I don't know. Nian's debut is in 20 minutes, probably. As long as things go according to plan, which again, don't give her any flack if it don't, because just shit requires a lot of planning, my boys, my dudes, my women, my they, thems. So, are we just gonna end it on that? I mean, like, the next video is probably something furry related. Going to the dentist so they can tell me I have 4 cavities, saw my gums up, and tell me I'm living the entire life wrong and send me home with baby toothpaste. Like,
the assignment was to disguise the turkey.
Like, trust me, okay? I sort through a lot of weird shit to send you the funny videos that you see, because, like...
Machiavelli. Bitches come and go, bro. But you know what to stay.
Stupid horse, I just fell out of the... Oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the... Stupid...
Well, Elma, on my Twitter, I see that you're trending all over because of this argument that you had with your friend Zoe over Pet Rock Rocco.
Y'all check out the Bressy on this new picture. This is so much more convenient than the foreplay you had to do on the other ones. Y'all check out the Bressy on...
I don't know what's going on. This is all I can see on my TikTok. Like, I'm sorry. Trust me, guys. Alright, that's something I did not want to see. Anyway, I'm glad you guys made me go down 5 videos so you got to see all this cursed abominations. Next time, second guess what you want to see on my For You page. Anyway, we're gonna raid Nian. She's probably not even live yet, but just sit there. Just fucking sit there, chat, okay? Just be a good little boy / girl / they and just like fucking sit there, okay? 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Okay? That's all it fucking takes. I gotta go drive. Have I drank 2 jumbo margs during the stream? Yeah, but I ate food beforehand, so it's not hitting me that hard. But any whizzle, I'll probably be fine, dude. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Anyway, I gotta go take a cold shower. Maybe I'll sit for 15 minutes on that bidet. Guy has me kind of tempted to relive that nice feeling. But any whizzle, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry it was so short. I just got busy today. This week is going to be kind of busy for me because I also have another hair appointment later. I'll let you know if it's on Wednesday at 7 a.m. Yeah, but after that, I'll probably be fine. Other than Saturday, I'm taking that day off to hang out with my father. So, oh shit, my dad wanted to teach me how to make his pozole, I think tomorrow too, so. I don't know, man. This week I'm spending time with my family. Have a great time. Wish Nian love, luck, sub to her, gift subs, go be annoying in her off-stream chat and be like, hey, I'm first.